Hello, everybody. Welcome to our noon live chat. I hope everyone's having a great day today. And we're going to do a natural nude noon look. That's a lot of words. And so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I do want to go over real quick. This is what your starter kit will look like. If you are interested in getting a system, or maybe it's in the mail, maybe you're waiting on it, this is what it's going to look like. It will have your system in it, whether it's the Icon, the Legend, the Icon Pro, whatever the case may be. But it does come with the foundation, and we give you 2 bottles of foundation so you can mix and match and have that perfect shade match 365 days a year. And then you get a bottle of love and a bottle of blush. And we basically give you everything you're going to need to get started. And so this is a great way. Hey, Patty, good to see you. Hey, Jeannie. Hello, Isabel. Nice to see you. This is a great, everything we give you, it includes everything. So you can do your entire makeup with that. But it is a great way to start airbrushing. We give you the 2 big bottles so you can practice. Think of the starter kit as your practice kit. We want you to dive in and get working. This is also, put this up, what we want you to do when you first get it. Get it out, start using it. Bottom line. First step is to open the box. But when you turn, as I throw mine on the floor, when you turn yours on, when you plug it in, it does come already put together. Everything's done. You just have to plug in the power cord back there, and you start airbrushing. You feel the air as soon as it comes out. You know that that's where the makeup's going to go. Nothing is being released until you pull back on this trigger. This is what releases the makeup. So you want to make sure that you do keep your stylus moving at all times. You don't have to do this, or that doesn't count if you're moving in the same spot. So you do want to just keep it going at a very, very light pace, I guess. Not super, hey, Tamberly, not super fast. There's a reason, you're, okay, I'm covering my eyes, I'm blending it down, covering my cheeks. We're doing it about like this, so you don't have to race. You also want to make sure that you keep it 4 finger widths away, perfect distance to put on the foundation. And then you also want to make sure that you're barely pulling back on the trigger. Those are the things that you're going to want to practice and to keep up on. So you are airbrushing the right way, the proper way, all that fun stuff. All right, brows are already done, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to put concealer, and I'm using the Buff concealer, and I'm just going to blend this in with a little blender. And I am going to do a super natural look. It's one thing that we don't do a lot. Usually we're like a hairdresser. We show you the extent of what you can do, and we never get to the natural part. So I do want to show you that. So doing my eyes, I have a little bit of concealer on. And usually, now one option that you can do is you can do eyes first. So if I'm doing regular eyeshadow, I will do eyes. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I'm actually having, Jeannie just distracted me. She said that she liked my hair length. I'm actually struggling with it right now because I don't know what to do with it. When you haven't been able to get it cut and it's like that in-between stage, it's too long back here. I think I'm going to do it. Okay, anyway, enough about me. Enough about my hair. Hey, Brenda. You can do your eyes first, because if there's any fallout, meaning if you're doing eyes and it comes down here, you can clean that up before doing your airbrush. Since airbrush lasts for so long and it doesn't move, it's easier to do regular eyes first. Clean whatever you need to. You might not have anything to clean, but if you you know, where you don't have any worries or anything, then you can do that. I'm going to use the Nude and Naughty because I'm going to go in and I'm literally just going to use one eyeshadow, I think, as of right now. Because I did put on the our concealer and I put it on in that buff, it's done two things. It's given me a very neutral eyelid, but it's also covered up the darkness of my lid. So I can go in now with, I'm doing a medium to light brown in a matte, and I'm just going to start this in my crease. So I do start on the outside edge and kind of bring it over. So right now I'm just getting it on, getting the product on. Okay. And now I can go in and blend it. And blend it where it doesn't have any harsh edges, where it's going to stay, you know, depending on your eye shape, if you don't want to bring it all the way in. If you have smaller eyes, you can keep it just on the outside and just blend that in like that. I'm like, I have to Jeannie, we might have to talk because I'm trying to figure, I think I am going back to my natural color too. Might be hard for me, but I don't know. It's, you know, I know we all get into this because we're all beauty people. Like we love makeup and everything. But do you ever get like, I need to revamp. I revamp myself all the time, whether it's with makeup, hair, doesn't matter. All right. I am going in with a angled brush, kind of a thicker angle brush. And I'm going in to line the bottom. Just super, so same brown I did in my crease is the brown that I lined underneath, but super light, not too much, just very, very like kind of, you almost just dust it on a little bit. All right, so now, whoa. Things are falling down here. Let's put all these in order. That way maybe it'll stay up. All right, so before I do anything else, oh, Brenda, you feel like you need a new look too? I love it. That's a good time to do it, girl. All right, so I just swiped underneath to make sure that I didn't have any fallout underneath. Karen, did I say hi to you? I don't know if I did or not. Hello, just in case. So I just swiped a little bit of just with a brush. Usually you can put a little bit of powder on it, and that will swipe away anything that is underneath. Now I am going to do glow because I'm really into this right now. And I'm going to do glow underneath my eyes. Awesome, Chris. Thank you. And I'm just going to do 2 drops is what I meant to do. I think I did 3. Turn my system on. And I'm going to start underneath my eyes and work down. Brenda, when did you buy yours? And notice that I do go back and forth. I'll do a little bit on my nose just to cover that, But this is glow, and it is a highlighter. Isabel says, I need a makeover too, but it's harder to do with super oh, it is hard. Actually, Isabel, if you can believe it, my hair is curly. But it's not like the good curl. My mom has super curly hair, but mine isn't the good curl. Like I have bored straight spots and then I have super curly spots. So I have bipolar hair. It's basically what I have. Hey, Candy. All right, so I just did a little bit of the glow underneath to give me that highlighted look. I'm going to go back and do our JJ, which is, we're calling it the JJ. Everybody needs a makeover. I'm going to put 1 drop of the tulip. And 1 drop of natural blush. Brenda got it in February. She just opened the box and used the air. I'm scared of new things. Brenda, join the club, baby. That's why we tell people to do exactly what you do or what you did. Open the box, get it out. That is the first step. You're ahead of the game on a lot of people. And so get it out and just play with the air. You can also practice with water. And just spray your face with water and see what happens when you pull back on the trigger and all that stuff. So that's the one thing you can do as well, which is kind of fun. See, Isabel says, I noticed on the website that you have a root and brow set and a tanning set. I just got my machine on Friday and I love it. I wanted to see if those 2 sets would be good. Yeah, Isabel, we do talk about the root and brow a lot. I put my stencils in an amazing spot so they wouldn't get lost, and I can't remember where that is. So I'm trying to find them. But the root and brow is amazing, especially right now if you're unable to get your hair done. You can actually go in and I'll do it today. I'll do it in just a minute. So you can see, because you can cover your roots. You can cover, if you have grays, you can cover that. If you have roots from coloring your hair, you can color that, which is pretty cool. But it's amazing eyebrows. They do come with stencils. And so you can find the stencil that works best for you and work from the front to the arch and then the arch from the tail. It's pretty amazing. And then the tanning set, I love it. Which mine just came in, so I'm going to be tanning soon. I just feel so much better with a tan. I don't know why. But it is pretty amazing. It does come with a longer cord, a longer air hose, which you need when you're tanning, and a different stylus, because it would take you 5 years to do it this way. But we also have tanning tonic, and that is something you can either spray on or airbrush on. And the tanning tonic's pretty cool too. So we can definitely talk about that. All right. Chris, thank you. That is so sweet. That is the sweetest thing ever. All right, so now I have my JJ, and which is the tulip blush and the natural blush. And, oh, the blonde's out of stock? Let me check on that. It should be in stock pretty quickly, but I will check on that. All right, so I did my 2 drops. I'm not even going to turn off my machine. I'm going to now go in with my Ultra, shake it up. And now I'm going to put about 5 drops. That's usually what I start with. And then if you need more coverage, you can always add, but you should be able to get full coverage with about 5 drops. I like the Arctic blonde instead of gray. That's why I say women, we don't sweat, we glisten. Oh, I'll check on the mirrors too. All right, so I'm just going in, making my passes. I make 1 complete pass, and then I go back and just use it to cover those areas that I need, you know, more coverage. So go in, just do my coverage. I still have my 5 drops in here. And I just usually keep going until I run out. But the other thing, if you guys ever rewatch this, go airbrush, knowing that I have 5 drops in here, airbrush the same time I'm airbrushing, and you'll see that, see if you're pulling back enough on the trigger, maybe you're pulling back too much, that kind of thing. All right, so I am out. Yeah, I'm out now. And that gave me definitely the coverage that I want. And so I am good to go there. Now, since we're doing a natural look, I could put mascara on and be done. If you wanted to add some things to it, like if you were like, oh, let's do a little bit more. I'm taking the Belize bronzer and I'm going to warm me up a bit. That's not gonna work. And just go in right underneath my blush to blend a little bit more. So again, it's natural. It's not going to be too much, and because you don't have to do a lot. You don't have to do it where it's hot. Oh yeah, the airbrush is the latest. Yeah, I mean, because you are putting it on in a different way. It is a different look. All right, so I'm going to show y'all something different real quick. I'm going to put on some mascara, and I'm going to go in, curl my lashes. Just a little. And I'm going to put my mascara on first because I want to show you how it can make a difference as well. So I'm just going in, doing a little bit of mascara to tint my lash. So even with mascara, you don't have to have a lot. I'm using it basically just to dye them. Clean it this time. Huh. All right. Run it through a little bit more, making sure I'm getting it everywhere. And I like using the small side of it, the tip, to separate the lashes. And to get on the, like, right on the inside. All right. I saw the crazy 2 drops of ice. So Chris, if the eye, like stuff with a like the eyeshadows and the luminizers are a hevier pigment, and so even if you're cleaning the stylus, you might find that it might clog a little, or it seems like it clogs. Make sure you shake up the those products big time. Maybe go a little bit longer than you would a foundation because it is a heavier pigment. And so just make sure to shake, 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 and then clean it right after. That's what you want to do. All right, so I have my mascara on. I have my everything on. Oh, yay! If you want, without having to add more mascara, and if we're doing that, natural quick look, I can go in, and this is the brown. You can use the black, you can use whatever color, but with the very tip of the line, I love what Renee says. She tickles her lash line, and just go in right at that lash line, and it's going to make that your lashes look thicker. Doing it so thin just gives you a little oomph. Yes, a little oomph, without, like, it, you notice the lashes and not necessarily the eyeliner if you can do it really, really thin. Does that make sense? Can y'all tell the difference? So I'm going to go in and do this one. And you can do this with the Persuasion or Temptation. Either one, but just try to make it as thin as possible. And one thing my mom taught me is, or one thing she does, is she goes in, she uses the Temptation eyeliner, but she'll go in and do these little marks right here by her, by the outside. Like little up marks to make it look like eyelashes. And it really makes it look, just a couple, like it's thicker on that outside too. See? So that was a neat little trick my mom taught me. And so that way, you know, again, if you don't want to sit there and put on too much mascara, or, you know, if you just want one little pass, then you're good to go and you don't have to keep doing it. I'm now, I thought I brought my, All right, so now I'm going to add, just to keep it in the neutral, this is the merengue. Oh, Patty's going to try that. Yay! And this is super neutral. This is the Vinyl Slick Liquid Lipsticks. Isn't that cool? I love that color. And there you go. And there you go. So yeah, I mean, some little tricks on how to make your eyes look thinner, or the lashes look fuller without applying lashes. Just do a coat of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, and then on the ends you can even do like little lash strokes to open up the eyes as well. With the eyes, I just have concealer and one shade of eyeshadow. You can apply blush, or maybe you don't apply blush, but you do just the contouring with the Belize. You know, so you can kind of take it, or, you know, take parts of what I do and utilize that, or you can just have fun with it. So there you go. Ah, Karen loves the merengue. All right, guys, that is it for our lunch. Our 12 o'clock. I'm going to see you back here at 2, and we'll continue to have some fun. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Have a great lunch. Have a great little break, and we'll see you back here at 2. Thank you so much. Bye for now.